guys, how you doing today? V Presty here, bringing you guys another video. Today I'm bringing you guys a video of Dead by Daylight, and yes, this is actually Michael Myers I'm playing as right now. I just want to apologize beforehand. Around like the 5-6 minute mark, it gets a little bit choppy. Um, but don't worry about that. The quality on this channel is going to be fine once the Elgato that I ordered comes in through the mail. So what I really want to talk about this video is kind of about the Dead by Daylight right here. If you guys never played this game before, it's like a 1v4, a killer versus 4 survivors. The killer I'm playing as right now is Michael Myers, but there's also different killers. That's like a trapper, a nurse, and a chainsaw guy, each having different abilities to help them kill off the other survivors. While the survivor side, it's more as them trying to sneak around the map, and there's generators spread around the map that they have to work on and turn on to open a power gate for them to escape. And with four survivors, there's going to be 5 generators, and if they turn on 5, the exit gate's open and they can escape. Recently, the Dead by Daylight just released a DLC, and this DLC included the Halloween. If you guys have never seen Halloween before, it's basically Michael Myers. There's a bunch of different series on it. But yeah, it's Michael Myers, and they also brought Laurie Strode, the main character in Halloween, who is always evading Michael until, I'm not going to spoil it, but until a certain movie. And they also brought a new map. The maps on this game have all been like forest-based, bunch of trees, very dark. But the new map they implemented with the DLC, it's more like a suburban neighborhood with some different houses and different floors. I actually have only played on that map once so far, and I'm not really sure how I feel about it so far. It's a little more biased to the survivor side, since there's so many ways for them to get around. But yeah, overall, I just kind of want to talk about what each character can do in the game, starting with Michael. Michael is pretty OP compared to the other killers, I would say. I really never enjoyed playing as the killer until now, until I got Michael. He has a perk, you see. You can see that little white, you see that little black box on the bottom with the face in it, and it's a little white surrounding him. That's called the perk Evil Within. Their Evil Within has 3 different levels to it. There's Evil 1, Evil 2, Evil 3. And each time you go around, you can stalk different survivors if you just stand there and hold a certain key or button, depending if you're playing a controller or keyboard. If you stalk them, the level will rise slowly. As you saw in the beginning of the video, you could see the red box circling up the block until it leveled up to the next level. But every time you level up, Michael gets a little bit faster. He gets the terror radius increases a little bit, so survivors can see where he is and hear him. But if you get to level 2, it never goes back down to level 1. But once you get to level 3, this is the OP part for Michael. Once he's at level 3, it's a one-hit kill. So once you hit the survivor, even if he's not even bleeding, he will go down instantly, no matter what. But with other killers, you have to hit each survivor twice for them to go down. So I don't really know how I feel about that. Evil Within 3 doesn't last the whole game. You have to do it each Evil 3 per last 60 seconds. Once it's 60 seconds is up, it goes back down to Evil Within 2, and if you want to go back up to 3, you have to stalk more of the survivors, and it goes back up to 3 for another minute. Yeah, that's Michael, but his perks, as you can see, there's around one of the survivors on the bottom of the screen, you can see a little kind of parenthesis looking thing around him. That is called the Obsession perk. That perk allows Michael to, as long as that survivor is alive, it allows Michael to recover from missed attacks more easily, and he can not get stunned as easily. He recovers from like movements a lot faster if they are alive. But once that survivor is killed, that perk goes away, and you go back to normal. And if you miss an attack, it takes longer to recover from. So it's very useful to keep that counselor or survivor alive until the very last one, so you can have that perk as long as you can. The next one I want to talk about is Laurie Strode. She is a really good counselor. In the beginning, there's really no difference. You just have to wait till you get a perk. And this perk that Laurie has, if every time a survivor dies, Michael or any killer in the game gets their aura ability reduced by 40%. So they won't, like, you can see these little orange things glowing on the map right now. Those are like generators or hooks and stuff like that. But if Laurie has this perk that she has, every time Michael kills somebody and they vanish from the map, Michael's or any other killer that is playing against you in that game, they won't be able to see across the map to see where everything is. So that is also a very useful perk for a counselor to have. And I already talked about the new map that they had. It's like a suburban house kind of thing, suburban neighborhood. It's kind of like separated two sides, and then there's a middle street with a bunch of grass and bushes everywhere and trees. Not really sure how I feel about it. It's a little bit biased, I would say. The counselor's gonna get around. Sorry guys, I'm not really feeling that well right now. But the counselors can get around the map a lot easier than Michael can, I would say. But other than that, they brought a new currency into the game. They brought these things called Shrine. Before, you could only earn blood points, and from blood points you could upgrade the character. You could get different perks, different add-ons to their perks, and just help you have an advantage over the other players in the game. But now, if you level up a certain character to a certain level, you could earn a perk that is teachable to every survivor in the game. So let's say you're using Laurie. Laurie has that one perk that you can reduce the killer's aura by 40%. But Laurie is the only person who can earn that perk. But if you get to a certain level, then that perk is going to become teachable to another survivor, if that makes sense. But instead, this update that they have with the DLC, they implemented a shrine, and this shrine has 4 teachable perks in it, and it resets every, I believe, 7 days, I'm going to say, every week. And within this shrine, you earn these shrine points every game. From what I've been seeing, it looks like you earn about 10 per game, depending if you do well or not. And each one of these perks, if you buy it with the shrine points, you can teach it to the counselor, or the survivor, whatever you want to call it. I keep calling counselor because Friday the 13th, I'm sorry. But if you buy these shrine perks, they're teachable to any survivor you want to do it. So if you buy it once, you can teach it to any survivor, and same with the killer, vice versa. If you buy one of the shrine perks for the killer, you can use it for any of the killers. But let's say you had a teachable perk way before this update came out. If you ended up buying that same teachable perk on the shrine, then you would just end up getting 25,000 blood points instead, which is still a pretty good deal. You do a lot with that. But besides Dead by Daylight, I'm actually really liking this game now. Before, it was like, it's alright. But once they added like a familiar face to this game, such as Michael and Laurie, I think that's when it became really fun for me. I always liked a little challenge and trying to survive when somebody's chasing me. I've always been waiting for games like this, and like I said in my last video, Friday the 13th, the game, I cannot wait for that game. It's going to be like this, but 20 times better. Being chased by Jason Voorhees around a map, trying to work with other counselors to leave to leave the map. It's just going to be great. But I just want to move on and talk about, kind of just want to talk about the recording process. And like I said, I was going to be getting Elgato pretty soon, so this quality that I was chopping up a little bit earlier, you don't really have to worry about that. I'm going to be recording probably, I'm going to say it's maybe my next 2 or 3 videos, not the next video, but the one after that. It should probably be on the Elgato. So you don't have to really worry about the quality that you see right now. I'm just trying to get some videos up there and get my name out there a little bit before I start recording heavily. And I am talking with a bunch of graphic designers right now to help me get some banners and overlays and get me a better intro so I was come into the video and start talking. Another thing I wanted to say, the COD videos, Call of Duty, I was talking about last video, that's what the main thing about this channel is going to be. I really want to pursue the competitive scene for Infinite Warfare, and I really think I have a good chance. Once that game releases, I am also getting Modern Warfare Remastered, so I believe that's going to be this coming up Friday, actually. Wow. But once that game drops, I'm going to be going hard. I'm going to be uploading videos for you guys, maybe scrims, some wagers, GBs, tournaments, like I was saying last video. And I really want to keep you guys involved with how things are going with me. Right now, I've been talking to several organizations and teams. I've been trying out with certain people. I just haven't really found that fit. So maybe I might just wait until Infinite Warfare comes out and then grind a bit and then try to find that team that fits me the best. Because this esports video came out on the other day on Twitch. They were saying that each team is going to have to draft 2 weapons. And with these 2 weapons, those are the only weapons that you can use during the match. And no one person can have the same gun. So there's going to be a bunch of variety of weapons in this upcoming competitive Call of Duty. So I'm not really sure what role I'm going to be playing yet. So it's going to kind of be up to my team and see what fits best for who. So until then, I'm just going to kind of get you guys updated. If you guys want to see my Twitter, it's at PGES_Presty. That's just, I'm pretty active on there, so if you want to hit me up, and just, yeah, you can just message me if you want to, but, yeah, and then my scuff, you guys saw last game I uploaded on my channel, wasn't the best video, but I've been working on my scuff gaming, and it feels like I'm getting more acquainted with the paddle use, and it feels like I'm getting a lot better at it. On my YouTube channel, I just want to ask the question again: what kind of content do you guys want to see? Like right now, I'm trying to bring some different games so I can get some different kind of viewers. If that works, maybe next time I can upload a Madden gameplay, or I don't know, NBA, Call of Duty game. If you guys want to see that, I can make another Dead by Daylight video using Lori and try to get on that new map. Maybe I can do that and show you guys what I was talking about, how easy it is to maneuver the map. But if you guys could just leave a comment, and maybe at least leave a comment and tell me what you guys want to see, and I'll definitely bring you guys that. And that's really all I have for this video. So if you guys enjoy, hit that like button, subscribe if you guys want to see more, and I'll catch you later. Thanks.